Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. On the Bitcoin chart, we've seen a drop below micro support, already highlighted to you earlier today in the first video and on Discord and Telegram that Bitcoin basically had stopped where it ideally shouldn't have stopped. There was basically a bit of a first warning that things could start to go into the other direction because it was just not going very well and not in an ideal fashion, right? Obviously, we were looking at a potential ABC structure higher. It shouldn't really have stopped where it did. And now it broke below micro support. So basically nothing new. I mean, I highlighted to you in the previous video already what would happen most likely if we see a break below 26,200, which is a break below that micro support level. First of all, the idea is we could have topped, that's highlighted in white, in a WXY structure. Remember that we were looking for an A, B, C, which is the standard pattern. In a C wave, however, we would have needed to see impulsive price action to the upside. Now, the fact that it basically came down a little bit too early was, as I said, a first warning, but we hadn't broken micro support yet. Now we have. So I have to consider it stopped as a WXY structure. WXY is just basically also a corrective structure. I don't prefer this to the other option I'm going to show you, but it's a possibility. It's actually a likely possibility, just not my preferred scenario. Why is that? Well, a WXY is a complex correction where each of the subwaves is a three-wave move. So also the wave Y should be an A, B, C structure, which it is. You can count that as a three-wave correction here. That's fine. However, typically the Y wave would finish above the wave W. Okay, it didn't. Now it could still do that. We could get an extension of the Y wave here. That would be completely complex. It would be complex. So we've got that scenario. Then I'm very open to the idea wave 4 could have topped here in a WXY correction. However, I would like to see confirmation by seeing price break below 25,800, the Wednesday low, and then follow through to break below the X wave low at 25,380. Another option that I presented to you was the idea of a contracting triangle. Basically here, if we see, it's already highlighted on the chart anyway with these contracting trend lines, just sort of sketched out at the moment, yeah? And it becomes much more likely now, given that Bitcoin has not managed to push above yesterday's high. So a triangle count is highlighted here in yellow, and it would now indicate that we're coming down in three waves, in a D wave of a triangle. Triangles are 5-wave structures, even more complex than a WXY. In a triangle, you've got 5 waves. Each of the subwaves is a correction. And the C wave, and that's funny, the C wave is often a complex correction. So you can make the case that the C wave maybe was a WXY complex correction. We're now coming down in the D wave and then make another lower high in an E wave. So the wave 4 could either be the WXY or the wave 4 could be the triangle. In both scenarios, I would rather expect another move down. We've been talking about that. We expect another wave down in a wave 5 here lower, to around either 24K or 23K next. That's no surprise. We've been talking about that a lot, yeah. Now, what is the target for a D wave? Now, that's a bit hard to say if it really is a D wave for the triangle. I mean, for me, if we get a sustained break below 25,800, then I think we have more evidence that a local top is in play in wave 4 and that we're coming down. If it really is a triangle that's playing out here, what would be target? Well, we can take the length of the B wave of the triangle, go to the beginning of the D wave, and then we get a couple of targets. Yeah, and that's perfect because first target, okay, broken already, the 38.2 extension. The second target is the 25,800 level. So that illustrates very nicely why a sustained break below 25,800 would be good confirmation that we're already heading down. Right, so everything should be clear, resistance is clear, targets are clear, support is clear, confirmation levels are clear, the patterns should be clear. What's not clear is which path exactly the market will take. But that's fine. You know, we know the levels to watch out for. We know that that corrections, especially in a wave 4, can unfold as triangles. So we pay attention to that. We know the breakout levels. And anyway, the preference is anyway another low. So that's what we're looking for, right? Hopefully that makes the situation clear to you. Hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.